and keeping your pets safe this Halloween, what you need to know to keep them healthy. You might be surprised to learn that Halloween is actually one of the busiest times of the year at veterinary clinics. That's because cats and dogs can get into all kinds of trouble, from eating chocolate to swallowing decorations to escaping out the door. We are joined by our friend Dr. David Gonsky with West Loop Veterinary Clinic to talk about the steps that we can take to keep our pets safe. Good afternoon, Dr. Gonsky. Always nice to see you.
Great to see you too, Sylvia.
Okay, so as I said, kind of surprising. This is a busy time of year for your office and other vets. What is the biggest danger that our pets encounter at Halloween?
At Halloween, the biggest danger is the chocolates. We see a lot of pets who get into the chocolate line around the home, the chocolate that the kids bring home. And to put it simple, what I tell people is the darker the chocolate, the more deadly it is. So milk chocolate is not the worst thing, but like brownies can be more concerning, dark chocolate, baking chocolate. So if your dog or cat gets into chocolate, call your local veterinary office or the emergency room.
Okay, just no questions asked, because maybe you're not sure how much they consumed. Because I've often heard people say, oh, my dog had a whole bag of chocolate, but he seems absolutely fine. You still want to get that phone call?
Yeah, we want to know how big is your dog, which may or may not be in our records if we're your regular veterinarian, then how much chocolate and what kind of chocolate. With that information, we can literally tell you it's a problem, it's not a problem.
Okay, good to know. Okay, what about decorations? Do those present any hazard for pets? Is that something you've also seen?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've got a couple of things here. Actually, these are wigs that were my daughter's. And if you'll notice this tinsel-y stuff here, and these are long strings here, these are problems for cats, a little bit dogs too, because they're curious, so they want to chew on them, and they can swallow them and have an obstruction where things can no longer move through, or where the intestines can't pass the string. Also, these little things like here, pets love to nibble on that stuff.
Oh, okay. Which brings me to my next question then. You're talking about wigs and everything. What about dressing up our pets for Halloween? Because everyone loves to do that. That might be a problem as well.
Yeah, so we actually have a contest on our Facebook for that, and it's a lot of fun to see the images. But you want to make sure, my dog dresses up for Halloween, but you want to make sure that the costume fits. Sometimes they're very snug. We want to make sure your pet can breathe in it, and we want to make sure they're comfortable wearing it. Some pets hate costumes, and you shouldn't force those pets to do it. And then, these are great pictures, by the way.
They are.
Then you want to be careful with loose and dangly parts. If you leave your pet unattended, there's no saying like this guy here, you could just eat a part of the costume, and then we've got that same issue of digestive upset or obstruction, which you want to avoid.
Yeah, so don't leave them unattended. Okay, good point. Now, you say be careful when trick-or-treaters come to the door as well. What kind of issues have you guys experienced from that?
So what you want to be careful there is you keep your pet in a secure room in your house, because sometimes trick-or-treaters come to the door, and then the dog or cat gets scared, and they might actually bolt out the door without a leash on and then get lost, which is present a huge problem. Also, they can be scared and have secondary issues. We see sometimes digestive upset from that. So microchipping your pets is great. And on Halloween and other times where lots of people are coming to the door, keep them in a secure room so there's no chance of escape. Okay,
and finally, yeah, this is just the beginning of the holiday season, but anything else you want people to be aware of before I let you go?
Yeah, be careful in your own homes, even when it's not Halloween. You know, we've got alcohol that can be a problem for pets, and marijuana. Now we're seeing more and more toxicities. And the weird one to kind of close on is candles. Don't forget it's a flame that a pet can graze by and singe their hair, or worse, knock over. So be careful when put things in the home like that too.
Okay, Dr. Gonsky, always great to talk to you. The website is westloopvet.com. Have a safe and happy Halloween. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye, Sylvia.
Bye-bye.